I don't know about you, but a lot of the last year to a year and a half feels like a blur to me. It's almost as if 2019 jumped straight to 2021, leaving me feeling like I've skipped an entire year of my life. And with my 27th birthday approaching, it all got amplified, and I was challenged by another episode of depression. I would say this is the first time in my life where I'm not looking forward towards my birthday, because I feel like the year kind of put us all at home, and instead of pushing that to, making use of all this extra time and extra opportunity to look at myself, I feel like I have just avoided doing that. And when the world just took that pause, that became the biggest mirror for people to see how much we were living out of just survival, out of just reactionary towards everything that is happening around us.
Like, you can't compare this to a regular year.
Serendipitously, in the week leading up to my birthday, I got invited on an adventure that would change everything. My friend Pema, who's a badass Tibetan-American photographer and adventure cinematographer, sent me this.
Hey Mar, it's Pema. I just got confirmed for Everest 2022, finally. So I'm gonna start my training and probably head up Whitney again. But I know you said you wanted to try climbing. So do you want to climb a mountain with me?
Just 3 hours north of LA is the tallest mountain in all of continental US, sitting at 14,505 feet, Mount Whitney. Recommended only for experts, the grueling 11-mile hike gains more than 6,000 vertical feet on its way to the summit, which means that it will be a heck of a physical challenge for a guy who ate a lot of cake during quarantine. But I naturally said yes. I knew this could be my chance to do something that gets me out of my head and back into my body. Action is the antidote to despair. It has worked before, and I knew it will work again. And to make it a team, I invited my friend Aaron Alexander, who is a movement and body expert and has also trained me in the past. And Nathan, who you might remember from a few Yes Theory videos, most notably from the safety team in the Death Valley episode. So, with the team assembled, we all met up at the Yes House and started the drive to the town of Lone Pine. Pema thought it would be a good idea not to spend the night before at sea level, but rather at the altitude of Lone Pine, which sits at 3,700 feet.
It is over an hour past checkup, but we're finally ready.
Starting a 2-day journey right now. Let's do it. Alright, we just rolled up on seeing the mountain for the first time, and it is one of the prettiest sights I've ever seen. You have to park a little bit further from the actual trailhead, so we're gonna carry our stuff and start the 2-day climb.
I always bring my ID and put it on my body in case I die.
Oh, great. Yeah, I'll do that.
Cool.
Okay, it's about 2:10 and we are officially running very late. We only have 4.5 hours to set up our camp before it gets dark. So I believe in us.
I believe in us too. This weather is crazy. It snowed, it became windy, it turned sunny, all in the last half hour. I can't even imagine what it's gonna be like on the actual mountain.
We've been actually hiking for just over an hour and it's just started snowing. So we're putting our layers back on and the guys are realizing that tomorrow is not going to be a joke.
Wow. You know what's funny? We're climbing up to higher than the altitude that I skydive out of.
Really?
Yeah. Just ran into a group of hikers that made it up to 12,000 and they had to turn around because one of the two got altitude sickness and they got hit by a snowstorm last night. So our fingers are crossed that we have good conditions tonight and the whole crew is altitude sickness free. Onwards and upwards. We're now experiencing third or fourth change of terrain. We're hitting solid patches of snow and ice now. I couldn't think of a better thing to do to just close this year out, start a new one, Start strong, start high.
Welcome to the 5th snow of the day. So far, this is the most intense.
We're just a few hundred meters down from where we're camping for tonight at Outpost.
We're talking about doing a 14er next year. Maybe let us know in the comments and we can open a few spots for next year's hike.
Last time I was going up a mountain in these conditions, I was in a Speedo and it was with Wim Hof. So I'm very grateful to be wearing clothes right now.
Guys, we are entering the Whitney zone. To go past this area, you need a permit.
Whoa.
Which we have.
Which we have.
And the only reason we have that is because Pema came. Because if it was just Aaron and I,
Absolutely not.
absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
So thank you, Pema.
Okay, we officially made to the meadow, which means that we are super close to Outpost Camp. We have no elevation gain left to go. We're setting up our camp for the night, making our warm food, having some dessert, and best of all, going to bed.
Yeah! This is the best birthday plan I've ever had. Okay, we just got to the campsite and we're gonna be spending the night here, only to wake up before the sun and start our trek towards the summit, which we can't even see from here. That's how far we are. The question is, who will I be turning 27 next to tonight?
You turned 27 next to me.
Aww. Yeah, that's a great spot.
We in it.
We killed it.
We amongst it.
We killed it. Well done.
We did it.
It's cold. Mission accomplished. It is fucking cold.
We got the bounty.
We got the water.
We're out here.
In moments like this, just looking back at what we did with Wim Hof and the fact that like a few of us decided not to do it with headgear or gloves, and the temperature was exactly like this. Just blows my mind. Let's get some food. Food checking. Dude, it's so cold.
Holy
One, two, three. A shirt and then a thermal. Dude, I'm still a little cold.
Alright, we are going to bed right now and waking up at 4:30, and we're going to be beginning our mission to summit Mount Whitney. Tomorrow is the harder part. Good morning. It is 4:30 a.m. I peed 6 times last night. That's an average of once an hour. And it took me about half an hour to warm back up every time. Good morning, Pema. I'm in water filling duties from the creek right now.
I don't think it gets better than this for a morning, let alone a birthday morning. Look at this. Look at this! Oh, it feels fucking amazing.
Yeah?
Thank you, Wim. Thank you for setting me out on this insane journey of just wanting to take my clothes off and jump in any frozen lake that I see. All right, it is 6 a.m. and we are a little over 10,000 feet in altitude. Had the night last night to acclimate, and now we're doing it. Uh-oh.
If you've made it this far, thank you so much. I just wanted to drop a quick reminder that today is the last day of Seekers Day, where we have 30% off Seek Discomfort's all-time bestsellers. So on seekdiscomfort.com, if you go there right after you watch this video, you're gonna see our best and most diverse collection ever at the lowest price that you'll ever be able to get it at.
It's like when I ate now, I feel nauseous.
Really? Yeah, that's just something. Okay, I hope I don't break the snow here.
Whoa.
I believe I just experienced a
First symptoms of altitude sickness. Threw up while taking a bit of water break, but I feel so much better now. Hopefully that was it for the day.
We're about to go up that chute up yonder, and we're gonna march our way up to the summit. There's a plant summit's over there. Stay tuned.
So wild.
Whoa! Oh, mama!
Some wind's picking up, and this is what we're about to do. This is the steepest climb of this whole adventure. It's pretty serious stuff over here. Do I regret it? Absolutely not. Yes.
You're officially at the highest you've ever been.
Oh, no way. It's higher than Fuji.
Yeah.
Wow.
How's that feel?
Well, I remember I collapsed and I got to the top of Fuji.
So, you're due for another.
Alright, we are almost halfway up the chute. I'm gassed out.
It's a slope above us. Straight up. Mars the only one who has crampons. We've all got micro spikes that are super slippery on this ice, so he's leading the way in the braking trail. You're doing awesome.
I literally can't believe this. We had a long freaking way to get up here. One final stretch, and then we're at the summit. Running very behind, but we got this. My God! Where are we? Oh! My God.
Just getting our first view of actual summit.
Over there.
I'm gonna do a little zoomy zoom.
We are on the steepest trail I've ever been on in my life.
We're pretty late, so we're gonna be leaving in the dark. And now we've got about a mile left to arrive at the top. How you doing, baby? You feeling it?
Good work.
Running quite late, and we just ran into two gentlemen coming down. They were the only ones that made it out today, I think. At this point, it's a matter of just making the safe call so that nobody puts themselves in danger. Already, like what we came up was by far the sketchiest thing we've ever done.
Way further than you've ever been.
Yeah, I mean, we are 14,005 in elevation, which means that the summit is exactly 500 feet away. We've got a cut-off time in 10 minutes, so we're trying to figure out.
Pass that hill, and it's another huge hill, then we can turn around if you want.
Okay.
Lamar, tell me what's up.
Just realized our altimeters were off by a few hundred feet, and that's the summit right there. Oh my God, I can't believe we made it after nearly calling it off and turning around 500 feet. 500 feet away. Currently the highest humans in continental US. It is official. We did it. This is a clap.
I'm so proud of you guys.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Mom. Woo! Ready?
Okay. One.
This is what I've been trying to do the whole day.
Okay, here we go. One, two.
Thankfully, and against all odds, we managed to summit and make it back down after a 7-hour hike in the dark. I took that time to really think about what was my takeaway lesson from my 26th year. And I was way too exhausted to record anything to the camera. But in one of the conversations of season 2 of the Yes Theory podcast, I managed to express what my 26th year taught me.
On my 26th birthday, because that was the 10th year I was away from Egypt. Left when I was 15, 16. And I realized like the first dream in the list of 10 dreams that I want to make happen in the next 10 years. The first thing on that list is actually love myself. Like the first goal is something that is about who I want to become. It's something that I'm like very proud of. Still feel like very behind on, but at least like I constantly think about it when I try to bring my attention back to, oh, what is it that I'm focused on in this like decade of my life? Oh, it's my relationship with myself. So I should consider any work that I do towards that as I'm in pursuit of my dream, because right now it's more about who I want to be than all the things I want to accomplish, because I just realized that all these things happen in flow. It's not about forcing or crowbarring anything into a path, but it's just
I love what you said about making sure that what you're trying to achieve is aligned with who you want to become.
From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for making it all the way to the end of this video. And don't forget that today is the last day of Seeker's Day on SeekDiscomfort.com. All of Seek Discomfort's all-time bestsellers are 30% off, so don't miss your chance. And I will see you back right here tomorrow on the Seek Discomfort channel for another adventure.